Hi there. Mini concert number 114. First up tonight is a sea chanty. Like you might think from the name, it's a song that's kind of like a chant used as a work song in navies of the world to do repetitive, heavy lifting kind of things like pulling lines. This particular song was one of the two official sea chanties of the Royal British Navy. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober early in the morning. To me hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the scuppers till the hose pipe on him. Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him. Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him early in the morning. Or you could shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. To me hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises early in the morning. Or you could put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter early in the morning. That's what you do with a drunken sailor. That's what you do with a drunken sailor. That's what you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning. To me hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises early in the morning. To me hooray, to me hooray, to me hooray, and up she rises early in the morning. So that is What Shall We Do with a Drunken Sailor? Obviously. Next up is a Stan Rogers song. Stan Rogers is was a Canadian folk singer. He did a lot of songs that are still current in the Irish pubs around Canada and the US. This one's called Maryellen Carter. Well, she went down last October in a pouring driving rain. Skipper had been drinking, and the mate he felt no pain. Too close to 3 Mile Rock, she was dealt her mortal blow. The Maryellen Carter settled low. Well, there were just us 5 aboard her when she finally was awash. We worked like hell to save her, all heedless of the cost. And the groan she gave as she went down caused us to proclaim that the Maryellen Carter rise again. While the owners wrote her off, not a nickel would they spend. After 20 years of service, boys, she met her sorry end. The insurance paid the losses off, so they let her rest below. And then they laughed at us, said we'd have to go. But we talked of her all winter, some days around the clock. She's worth $250,000, floating at the dock. And so with every jar that hit the bar, we swore we would remain until the Maryellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again. Let her name not be lost to the been with her on a barge lent by a friend. 3 dives a day in a hard hat suit, twice I had the bends. But thank God it's only 60 feet and the current's very slow, or I'd never have the strength to go below. So we packed her in and stopped her bent, got catch on photos down, rigged cables to her fore and aft, laid her around. And tomorrow noon we'll hit the air, then take up the strain. I'll watch the Maryellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again. That her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. All those who loved her best and were with her till the end will help the Maryellen Carter rise again. Well, we couldn't leave her there, you see, to crumble in the scale. She saved our lives so many times, sailing through the gales. And the laughing drunken rats that left her to her sorry grave, well, they won't be laughing in another day. All you to whom adversity has dealt the final blow, with silent bastards lying to you everywhere you go, turn to and put out all your strength of arm and heart and brain, and like the Maryellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again. Though your heart it be broken and your life about to end, no matter what you've lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, be like the Maryellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again. Though your heart it be broken and your life about to end, no matter what you lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, be like the Maryellen Carter rise again. So that's the Maryellen Carter. It's also known, obviously, as the, or maybe not obviously, but if you think about the words, as the resurrection song. Okay, let's see. I'm lost.
Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace. This song was written by a fellow by the name of John Newton. He was a high official in the Anglican Church when he wrote the song, but his background was a little bit different. When he was very young, about 12 years old, he was impressed in the Navy. Afterwards, he served on slavers, had a slave ship of his own, but partially as a result of an experience he had at sea, he changed his life, got away from the slavery business, and he also wrote this song. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see. Was grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. Through many troubles toils and snares. We have already come. 'Twas grace that's seen us through thus far, and grace will lead us home. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. So, Amazing Grace. Next up is another favorite in the Irish pubs. This one's about a Irish workman who had a mishap at work. And then when you die in the Irish church culture tradition, they have a wake, so they have a party for you to celebrate your life. And this one is about a fellow by the name of Finnegan. Tim Finnegan lived in Walking Street, a gentle Irishman, mighty odd. He had a boat, both rich and sweet, and to rise in the world he carried a hod. But Tim had a bit of a tippling way, with a taste for the whiskey he was born. So to help him on his way each day, he'd a taste of the creature every morn. Whack for the god, now dance to your partner, round the blue your trotter's shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you, lots of fun at Finnegan's wig? One morning Tim felt rather full, his head was heavy and it made him shake. Well, he fell off his ladder and he broke his skull. They carried him home, his soul to wake. And then they laid him down upon the bed, wrapped him up in a nice clean sheet, with a bucket of whiskey at his head and a barrel of porter at his feet. The right for the down, now dance to your partner, round the blue your tires shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you, lots of fun at Finnegan's wig? Well, then tents assembled at the wake. Mrs. Finnegan called for lunch. First she served him tea and cake, then pipes, tobacco and whiskey punch. Well, then Biddy O'Brien began to cry. Such a nice clean corpse did you never see. Oh, Ken Meepoco, why did you die? Shut your trap, said Paddy McGee. Oh, run for the dog, now dance to your partner, round the blue your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you, lots of fun at Finnegan's wig? Well, then Maggie O'Connor took up the job. Biddy, she said, you're wrong, I'm sure. So then Biddy gave her a punch in the jaw and left her sprawling on the floor. Well, then the war did soon engage. It was woman to woman and man to man. Your lady law was all the rage, and the row and the ruckus soon began. Oh, what for the dawn, now dance to your partner, round the blue your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you, lots of fun Eddie Maloney dumped his head when a bucket of whiskey flew at him. It missed and landing on the bed, the whiskey scattered over Tim. Well, look, you see how he revives. Tim Finnegan rising from the bed, saying, "Where's your whiskey around like blazes? Wondering, Jesus, do you think I'm dead? Well, run for the gun, I'll dance to your partner. Round the blue, your trotter's shake. Wasn't there the soup I told you? Lots of fun, a Finnegan's wake. Run for the gun, I'll dance to your partner. Round the blue, your trotter's shake. Wasn't there the soup I told you? Lots of fun, a Finnegan's wake." So that's Finnegan's wake. Next up is a John Denver song. Pretty sure it's a John Denver song. This is the breakup song. Obviously, had a bad experience with somebody. Well, it's cold here in the city, always seems that way. I've been thinking about you almost every day, thinking about the good times, thinking about the rain, thinking about how sad it is being alone again. Well, I'm sorry for the way things are in China, and I'm sorry things ain't like they used to be. But more than anything else, I'm sorry for myself, 'cause you're not here with me. Well, your friends all ask about you, and I say you're doing fine, and I expect to hear from you almost any time. Well, they all know I'm lying, I can't sleep at night. They all know I'm dying down deep inside. Well, I'm sorry for all the lies I told you, and I'm sorry for the things I didn't say. Most often, I'm sorry for myself, 'cause you're not here with me. And I'm sorry if I took some things for granted. I'm sorry for all the chains I put on you. But more than anything else, I'm sorry for myself, for being without you. I'm Sorry by John Denver. Next up is another Irish favorite, similar to the Wild Rover, both about people leading a wild life. Don't like me, leave me alone. Well, I'll eat when I'm hungry, and I'll drink when I'm dry, and the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. for pennies the year, and I spent all me money on whiskey and beer. I go to some hollow and set up my still. I'll make you a gallon for a 10-shilling bill. 'Cause I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. If you don't like me, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry and I'll drink when I'm dry, and the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Oh moonshine, how I love thee. You killed me, poor father, but you can't kill me. I love the moonshiners and I love the moonshine. The breath is as sweet as the dew on the vine. 'Cause I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. If you don't like me, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry and I'll drink when I'm dry, and the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Well, I'll go to some hollow in some country, 10 gallons of wash, I can go on a spree. No woman to follow, my life is all fine, and I love none so well as the fruit of the vine. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. If you don't like me, leave me alone. Well, I'll eat when I'm hungry and I'll drink when I'm dry, and the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. And the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. That's the Moonshiner. That's mini concert number 114. I hope to see you next week for number 115, Wednesday night, 7:30.